Almost a week ago today, we got a new episode for Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 3. It is the first episode of Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 3, and we've been waiting for that for a really long time. Now, this episode is about an hour long, and it is an episode that isn't even labeled the same as the other episodes. This is literally labeled as a special episode. Once you go on Crunchyroll, you can see that it's not labeled as the same as the rest of the episodes, and it seems this will be, in fact, the very end. Except for the fact that we've got one more part to go. And with that said, where is this episode for English dub? And well, it's not even the dub, people, because actually this week on Saturday, when people are expecting another episode to come out, there will be no episode for either dub or sub. That's not how this part is working. We are going to get things differently. If you want to know exactly what I'm talking about, you can go on to the previous video that talks about Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 3 Episode 2's release date situation. That's a whole different ordeal. But for the English dub, we're still waiting on Episode 1. So what exactly is going on? Why won't it be out a week after the sub? Why? Well, the English dub with Attack on Titan has always been a little bit complicated. For the first several seasons, they had to deal with Toonami, which is basically on Adult Swim / Cartoon Network at late in the night, and that's where they aired a bunch of episodes when it came to anime series. And when it comes to Attack on Titan, they always made a deal that the episodes in English dub for the new seasons of Attack on Titan would release on Toonami first. And they were able to shorten this to literally just a day, so they would air on Toonami at night on Saturday, and then the episodes would go to things like Funimation and Crunchyroll on Sunday. However, now it's not really like that. They did not have that deal when it came to Season 4. So Season 4, actually, we had the Japanese release date was December 7th, 2020. That was Season 4 Part 1. Obviously, we're still in Season 4, but they've gotten... This is the most parts to a season I've ever seen in my life. So the English dub of Season 4 Part 1 actually released in January 10th, 2021. So that was 34 days later. And then Season 4 Part 2's Japanese sub release date was January 10th, 2022. And the English dub release date was February 13th, 2022. Again, 34 days later. So when it comes to the situation for the English dub for Part 3, well, if it follows that same pattern, it's going to be 34 days after what we just got with Season 4 Part 3. And I know this is a long time to wait because, guys, you're only getting one episode. The sub only got one episode, the dub's only getting one episode, and then we're gonna have to wait even more months, okay? But if this is going to be the exact same way it's been for the last two parts, that would mean that the release date would be on April 7th, which is about a month after what we got. About a month from now, basically. So, of course, that can change if they do it differently from Part 1 and Part 2. However, they have not confirmed or announced that they will be doing things differently. So right now, that is the assumption that we can go on. So 34 days after the original release date for the Japanese version, the English dub, that is April 7th, 2023. Although I do see one issue with that. That is a Friday, and Attack on Titan is coming out on Saturdays now, unless they change it to Friday, which certain anime have done in the past, where the dub actually releases on a different day than the sub. Black Clover did that, of course. Funimation had that on basically Sundays, while the sub was actually on Tuesdays, if my memory is correct. But so it will either be on the 7th or the 8th. So let me know what you guys think. My name's Konjik. I love you, and I'll talk to you in the next video.
And I can say that I'm great, yeah, I can say that I'm perfect. I ain't the one that was out here saving lives, I was purchased. Now we about to take you out if you try to act toxic. I'ma send you straight up to my main man, Konjik.